Have Coffee with Michelle is sponsored by Cincinnati Museum Center. You might need an extra large cup for coffee with Anthony Muñoz. That's right. I'm sitting down with the Cincinnati icon, former Bengal, NFL Hall of Famer, and humanitarian. We are lucky to have Anthony, who gives back so much to this community. He's a big guy with a big personality and a big heart.
Ed, what?
Most of us know him, the towering figure in those furniture commercials.
The Wild Weekend Sale through Monday at Furniture Fair.
He's a towering figure in philanthropy, with his foundation changing kids' lives. He even towers among the greats in football, a stellar career, 13 years with the Cincinnati Bengals, widely considered the best offensive lineman in NFL history, a Hall of Famer, and yes, that's the rig. I just had to try it on, or at least attempt. It's huge. Wow, what a thrill for me to sit down for coffee with Anthony and hear what he's been up to lately.
Your first job interview.
Yes, in fact, other than showing up in Cincinnati as a 21-year-old rookie in the NFL and earning the job on the field, this was actually two hour and a half interviews, a new position that they created at the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Of course, I've been a member for 25 years. I've been on the board there. I'm honored to be on the board for the last 15 years. And all of a sudden we get a new president, and they decide to create a new position to work with the president.
Chief Football Relationship Officer. The job keeps him busy, meeting with NFL owners, media appearances, a position seemingly tailor-made for Muñoz. So with all that we do know about Anthony Muñoz.
A lot of people don't know that I played baseball in college.
You did, and football.
Both, because of injury, it was limited. I only played 1 year of baseball. In fact, that 1 year we won the national championship. But I can say that I'm an undefeated NCAA pitcher. I was 1-0 in that 1 year, so unblemished. But yes, a lot of people don't know that I played baseball in college, and the fact that I am undefeated as a pitcher in college. So it was a great thrill. It was my second year in school.
While Muñoz has had some luck, his journey has been anything but easy.
Words I could use: adversity, obstacles. Mom raising 5, teaching us work ethic and responsibility, and having to really put that to work in my life. A lot of times people look at the 13 years of body of work in the NFL and they say, how can anything be not going great for you?
Right.
13 years, 11 Pro Bowls, blah, blah, blah.
Anthony just loves this, sharing the journey.
It looked like there wasn't going to be a chance for me to go beyond college, because in 4 years at USC, I had 3 knee operations.
Oh, wow.
Freshman year, 9 games into the season, went down with my first major knee operation. Played healthy my second year. Junior year, 7 games into it, another knee operation, second time on the right. My senior year, not 7 games or 9 games into the season, but the first game of the year. God has put it in my heart to give it one more shot. I'm laying there 2 days after surgery.
Right.
I have the desire for just to give it one more shot.
And that one more shot was good enough for the Cincinnati Bengals to make the call.
So what were you thinking? I mean,
well, I hung up, and here's what I was thinking. I started weeping. And my wife looks at me and she goes, well, I said, that was the Bengals. And we both we knew they were the 3rd pick in the entire draft. Right. And then we compose ourselves and we're like, we're going to Cincinnati. Don't let your circumstances dictate what happens. Right. I could have very easily said, my mom raised 5 by herself. Dad's in prison. Never had a car, didn't have a whole lot. Why even give it a shot? Because statistics say if you grow up a young man without a dad, blah, blah, this is what's supposed to happen. But we had uncles and family and coaches and teachers that stepped in.
And you beat the odds.
And you know what? Because of those people that motivated me and mentored me, I never put it in cruise control when I could have very easily taken the white towel out and said, enough is enough. So now I just got to turn the volume up on my preparation, my intensity, and know that that's going to be the case.
But the message is never give up.
Right, exactly. I tell young people, I've never met a successful person that hasn't gone through adversity.
And such a great chat with Anthony, so much wisdom there. I can hardly wait to share more of what he tells young people to keep them in the game, all the lessons that he's learned. It'll be a perfect way to start the new year. Words of inspiration from Anthony that is coming up for my first Come Have Coffee of the new year. And coming up next week, we are refilling your cup with one of my favorite interviews of 2023. It's with the woman at the helm of the Cincinnati Museum Center, Elizabeth Pierce. She's certainly well known, but we get to know her a lot better in this interview. It was very revealing and super inspirational. Catch the refill next time on Come Have Coffee with Michelle. You may know their names, but how well do you really know Cincinnati's most prominent people? Come Have Coffee gives you a glimpse, a chance to get to know them a lot better. Find WCPO 9 everywhere you stream and search Come Have Coffee.